Before you begin, I invite you to subscribe to our YouTube channel, so you will not miss any of our entertaining videos.
Before I read this, make a statement or comment on the letter you have just read. Mr. President, the APC, our party, certainly has its own internal challenges. We have internal disagreements. But, Mr. President,
order, please. Order. Order, please.
Senator Dino Milai is come under personal explanation. Go ahead, leader.
thank you very much, Mr. President. Mr. President, we have our internal challenges, and as a political party, we all know how so much efforts by so many stakeholders to address the issues that bedevil this party. Mr. President, the disagreements do not translate into factionalization. I therefore feel that our senators, our brothers of the APC stock, do not have to move to any other party. I also believe that because the issues are under serious discussion by the major stakeholders of this party and leaders and elders of this party, I will urge, Mr. President, that announcement be quarantined and contained.
Order, please.
That announcement be contained and give us and the leaders of this party the opportunity to exhaust all the avenues to address the issues. Mr. President, very seriously speaking, Dino, very seriously speaking, this matter should be stepped down until we exhaust. You are talking about APC family, you are not part of us. Until we exhaust all the opportunities. And I want to assure, Mr. President, I want to assure all of us here on this side that what will come out of the synergy is going to address everybody's issues. Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you, leader. Your point.
Mr. President, this morning I left Enugu for Abuja to be in today's sitting. Halfway into the airport, I had a distress call from the personnel, the aides working with the distinguished Senator Ike Kuremado, the Deputy Senate President, that their master, that their house and the streets, the entire streets, has been cordoned off. That the deputy senate president or the staff or anybody from his compound could not move out of his house or gain entry into the compound. As I'm talking, the people of Enugu State resident in Abuja have all called all of us here. They have moved to his house and are there shouting under the rain that they don't know what is happening to our brother from Enugu State. What offense he has committed that will warrant that he will not be allowed to come out from his house or allow any visitor to move into his house. The children and the wife that go to work, none of them could go to work today. All of them were stopped from coming out from their houses. And people are worried. We want to know what Senator Ike Ekweremadu has done to warrant that he cannot move out from his house. We have insinuations that today's sitting is going to be turbulent. We had insinuations. My people told me that they said today's sitting will not hold. My people told me that they heard that some people are going to defect. And because of that they don't want him to come to the sitting. They also told me that they don't want the Senate President to come, so that nobody will be here. Both the presiding officers will not be here. But we thank God here today that the Senate President is in this place. But my brother from Enugu State could not come here today. He wished to be in these chambers, Mr. President. And I'm using this opportunity, speaking the minds of all the people from Enugu State and the entire southeast region of this country, and Nigerians, the lovers of democracy, and people who want freedom, that everybody should call Mr. President, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to call, to give directive to all the agencies that have cordoned the house of Ekweremadu, to leave his house alone, to leave his house and vicinity, and allow him to come out from the imprisonment he has been subjected since 7 a.m. this morning. Mr. President, this is uncalled for. This is not going to help our democracy. Our people are afraid. Our people are crying over there. If you go to his house here, all the Enugu people and beyond the southeast region are all there clamoring and crying under the rain that the freedom of Ekweremadu should be restored, and that of every member who is here doing the business of legislation should be given free rein to speak his mind on any issue of importance that touches his heart. Mr. President, I thank you and ask our colleagues here to rise in unison and speak here and ask that Ekweremadu should regain his freedom. Thank you so much.
And for the fact of our party, the All Progressives, is hereby majority faction. We hereby inform the Senate that we, the undersigned, Senator Dine Milai Kogi West, Senator Benade Gebas Ganade Benue State, Senator Ibrahim Dambaba Sokoto State, Senator Shaba Lafaji Kwara North, Senator Mohamed Shitu Jigawa, Senator Rafi Ibrahim Kwara South, Senator Unkui Kaduna North, Senator Isa Haman Bauchi Central, Senator Mosura Sumoni Oyo Central, Senator Shoji Akombi Oyo South, Senator Usman Bayo Nafada Gombe North, Senator Musa Kwankoso Kano Central, Senator Nazif Bauchi North, Senator Alenwadi Tejoshu Ogun Central, hereby informed that we don't sign a changing our political affiliation from the All Progressives Congress to the People's Democratic Party. We thank you for your exemplary leadership, as always. Yours sincerely. As we speak now, the Deputy Senate President cannot get out of his house. He's under siege. This morning, I could not also in my own street as well, all by efforts by some people that believe that today's sitting must not hold because some members want to move or defect. This is not something that has started today. It will not end today. People have gone, they've come back, as you rightly said. But these kind of actions does not allow for what you are saying. You are speaking as a leader of the Senate who has been here for many years. And as such, but how someone like DSP, as I'm talking to him now, he can't come out of his house, being siege. So these are the challenges. But it appears, even as I'm speaking to you now, I think I read you 14 names I just have to add one more sentence. Yako just added his name to the list to page 15. So, but the point you have made is well noted, and I hope that we must save this democracy. People have free association. They can even go back tomorrow. I've been sitting here, I think over 15 people have decamped or defected to one party or the other. There has been no siege. People have come here, they've moved, they've got up, they've moved across. We have even joked and jest and pulled them back. I don't believe that this should come to this level where people will be dead under siege for something that is, at the end of the day, is personal to them.
If you like the video, and you think it can help you, I invite you to give it a like, to share the video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any videos.